Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Why Name Podcast. I'm your host, King Lou.
And I'm the co-host, Nas.
There you go, we back, man. Welcome back to another episode of Why Name Podcast. I'm your host, Lou, aka King Lou. I'm here with
The co-host Nas, man. How you doing, bro?
what's good, man? What's good, bro? Nothing much, man.
Mental health
Kinda,
check, man. You looking tired, bro. Mental health check, bro. You alright?
man, today I ain't tired. I just woke up, man. Today was a rest day, man. I've been out all weekend driving and all that stuff.
Okay,
You know, I'd be driving a
I
lot, so
feel that.
that's what it is. I ain't tired. I just woke up, so I'm actually energized. I'm just waking up. So
You just got your
it's cool.
sleep face on still.
You already know. You already know, man. What about you?
Okay.
How your mental health?
I'm doing alright, man. Your day going just like mine. I might decide to take this day as a rest day. Um,
Mm-hmm.
for those who don't know, I work Monday through Friday in Richmond, and I drive back home to Portsmouth on Fridays so I could be with my family and friends and stuff on the weekends since I be
Mm.
gone. But like
Feel
when
you.
I be gone, it's like I be moving, like you say, you be moving around the entire time you gone. I mean, and then I gotta drive back Sunday, and I don't really have no rest day before I go back to work for a whole
I
week
feel
because I
that.
still be active. So yeah, I drove back. Once I got back like 1:30 last night. Cleaned up a little bit. You know what I mean? Poured me a little Jack Daniels. I had a nice little night.
Mm.
Well rested,
Man,
clean, and all that.
so today we got a guest on the podcast. Today. Before I introduce him, I'm just telling Nas, man, I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
Oh yeah, the fantasy.
Nah, not even the fantasy, bro. The election, bro. You said you voted for yourself, man. You didn't win this time, bro. You can get it back together next week. You good, bro. I mean, next week,
Uh,
next 4 years.
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie, but I thought she was about to get up here and lie and say it ain't go my way because I voted for Trump or some wild shit like that. Like, I really thought that's where you was going with that. And I'm happy you cleaned that up. But yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
I'm alright, man. Try again,
Man.
2024.
All right, bet. But so we'll get a good friend of ours up here on the show, man. Let's go. What's
You need to
good, Nick,
introduce him.
bro?
You just bring him up in here.
What's up, my
So,
boy? How y'all boys
so
been doing?
doing good, bro. About you?
I've been doing alright, man. How you been, bro?
Bro, I've been good, man. Can't complain at all.
All right. So
Staying
I'm
out
before
glad
we
to
here.
hear
get too,
that, man.
yeah. So before we get too far into it, man. This is our bro Nick, man. Known him since middle school. For me, at least. I guess not met him at the same time. Started as an amateur boxer, now as a professional boxer, 2-0, fighting out of Norfolk. Currently lives in Portsmouth, fight out of camp in Norfolk. Been doing it for a long time, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell him something that we don't know or something I didn't say.
What's up? What's up? I appreciate y'all having me on y'all podcast, man. But yeah, just signed with Golden Boy Promotions, 2-0 on one knockout. With my last knockout just being on
Hmm.
TV, brought me a lot of fan base for that knockout. So currently we're looking at another fight in December, sometime in December. So before the year's out. So
That's
yeah,
what's
go
up.
sign with Golden Boy, fight at 135 pounds, lightweight. And then I mean that's about it for real, for real. And the rest y'all see me on TV
Mm-hmm.
showing what I do best.
Yes, sir, man. Um,
So
I had, I said, like I said, a couple months, man. They gotta like schedule you another racing fight or something because you keep knocking out Mexicans, bro. You gonna be banned from Mexico, man. Like, I
Hey
don't know.
look,
Every fight,
no,
you know what I mean? I don't know, man.
my uncle said the same thing. He was like, "Dang, you gonna fight anybody black?" But I mean, my promotional company, they based out of Vegas and Los Angeles. So actually, they wanted me to actually move to LA. So I mean, I was thinking about that, but due to it
Mm,
being in LA and Vegas, a lot of the people I'm gonna fight are Mexicans. I
yeah.
actually had 2 fights lined up before this coronavirus, and all of them got shut down because of coronavirus. And 2 of them was Mexican, and one was actually a black dude. So
Uh-huh.
mm.
so yeah, but yeah,
so before we get too far into it, man, what got you into boxing though? So for the people who don't know, what got you into boxing and how early did you start boxing?
man, I never pictured myself boxing honestly, but as my mama would say, I had like anger problems, as she would say. So she was like, I needed to turn that negative energy somewhere positive. So I was playing baseball, just sports as a kid, anything that kept me active, baseball, What else I played? Basketball. It was like simple stuff that a son or a kid would normally play. But my mom was like, I need to turn that anger into something positive because she's seen problems down the road with me if I didn't turn that anger to something positive. So one day the
Mm,
coach came past my mama hair salon. She got her own hair salon. She came past her hair salon. I was letting her know about the boxing facility, and she was like, "Wow, I need to put my son in that because I got teachers calling me. I got other stuff calling me about his anger, and so one thing led to another. I went in there. I watched the first day, and I started the week after. And once I started, I just stuck with it.
At what age was this?
yeah, I was about to
That,
say, what age is this? Because you been boxing since like you said, we met you in middle school. Now you was a boxer then. You know what I mean, so like, at
yeah,
what age did you get into it?
I was 7, turning 8. So
Um,
it was 8 because I couldn't really compete and fight till I was 8. But I was actually in the gym when I was 7. I
okay.
was
Mm.
playing other sports in between, but I didn't start taking boxing serious. I was like 15, 15, 16 years old. Yeah,
So that's when you kind of like went full time with it. Like that was your main focus.
yeah, yeah. This was like I want to do this. This gonna be my job.
Mm.
So
So go ahead, Alex.
go ahead, Lou.
All right, so
That's
with boxing, yo, it's been a talk of it's getting more attention being the world shut down. And with boxing, y'all didn't really need fans. I have to fight each other versus other sports that really solely purposely revenue for fans, and I feel like boxing get more attention from the Lopez, the Tanks, and all that. What is your goal as a boxer when you're fighting, or being that right now a lot of fans can't show, and I know that kind of helps at time, but what's your goal as a boxer when you're in that ring?
I'm gonna be honest. Not not having no fans really don't phase me because at the end of the day, I'm still getting my check. Ain't nothing. My check is not gonna differentiate because of the fans. So it really don't matter about the fans. But the fans do make the fight. It make it more exciting. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? My goal is to go in there and get him before you get me. Cause
Hmm.
his goal is to get me. So it's like it's me or him. And I ain't gonna let nobody do me in. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
So
without the fans, it is a tad bit different without the fans. But you got a strong mindset. You train for it. You be all right. It's just like another day in the gym.
mhm.
so
And
you accomplished a lot at an early age when it came to boxing. So
Yeah.
could you speak towards your accomplishments and growing up, like you said, as a full time boxer? Like
Yeah.
what are for the people that don't know you on a personal level? What are some things that you accomplished growing up? Pretty much at the start of your amateur career.
Like starting my amateur career, like I won
Yeah,
a lot of national tournaments. As y'all know, because y'all went to school with me, I was out of
yeah,
school a lot of
always out of
times.
school.
Always out of school. There's a lot of times for because of my boxing tournaments. And luckily, we had a cool principal at the time that really allowed me to
yeah.
go and accepted me to go. And she had me. I mean, she played a big part in my career too, because she didn't have to let me go, but it was a lot of stuff that I won, like the Junior World Tournament, which was in Reno, Nevada, that allowed me to travel overseas, but I couldn't go
Mm-hmm.
overseas at the time. It allowed me to travel overseas to fight other overseas countries. I won the silver gloves, the golden gloves. What else? These was like all accomplishments that people accomplish like later on in their career, and for me to be able to accomplish that early in my career, like that's what kind of made me start taking boxing serious. Like if I could do this early in my career, why couldn't I? Like why not take it serious? Like this is something special. This is my gift right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you talked about your early career as an amateur. When
Yeah,
was the decision for you to go pro? So you just recently went pro
yeah.
compared to like people who've been fighting for 10, 15 years. What led into the decision of I'm ready to not be an amateur and go pro?
Well,
The fact is,
actually,
I remember
go
like
ahead.
we would always ask you like, man, when you gonna take the helmet off? Know what I mean, like, cause
Yeah.
you used to really handle your business and then be like, man, like when you gonna really go all the way? You know what I mean? You always said it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and of course, like the age restrictions and with us still being in school, you couldn't really jump into it all the way like that. So like Lou said, like when did that decision come that you were ready to go pro?
I mean, the decision came previously before, but it wasn't like a big like Golden Boy is one of the biggest promotional companies in boxing. So I
Facts.
mean the goal to go pro came before, but it wasn't any big promotional company like Golden Boy. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do the Olympics first. And then once I won the Golden Gloves, Golden Boy wore 2 years running, and Golden Gloves sent me a contract. I was like, oh no, I'm just about to get this money then, because in the Olympics, you know that the helmets come off anyway, and I'd be fighting for free. It seemed like, I mean, I'd be fighting for the country, but I'd be fighting for free. Why not turn pro and fight for a check then? If I'm gonna do that, my health and stuff is on the line. Why not fight for some money then?
Facts.
So
Facts.
I had to think about all that. So I ended
Fighting.
up signing with them. I ain't signed the first contract though, because I ain't want them to. They be like, oh yeah, he another black gullible fighter. No, so I didn't sign the first contract, and I put in a note what would I
Oh, I
like
think we lost for a
inside the
second there.
contract, and I sent it back. So they wouldn't think I was a gullible fighter. Like just because I'm young, I'm not dumb either.
So you spoke on the Junior Olympics. How was that mentally and physically at a young age, like with the country on your back, kind of fighting to represent your country, winning for your country? Did that take a type of mental toll on you, like, or put any extra pressure?
Nah, it really didn't though. Like I'm the type man, like when there's pressure on my back, I just train hard, and I know I'm gonna come through with it because a lot of people depending on me. So
Uh,
I don't really fold under pressure now. Like a couple years ago, I could say yeah, but now I don't really fold under pressure. All it's gonna do is make me go harder. And then after Lopez, the dude that just beat Lomachenko, like I know him personally. After he beat him, I know him personally, and I did not have him winning that fight, and he won that fight unanimous. So I was like, that was motivation in itself right there. So to have my country on my back, fight for my country, that wouldn't phase me one bit. It just made me go harder.
So I got a picture up here that I'm about to share the screen with. Let me know y'all can see. But I just wanted to know what was going in your mind when you had this. There you go. Your first weigh in. Let me know y'all can see the screen.
it's loading. Oh yeah.
All right, so this is your first weigh in, man. What's going through your mind? Your first time face to face with a opponent.
Hey, at this picture right here, they took it from the back. I was actually smiling at him.
So what was going on through your head? You already knew what was up. I mean, or was that a smile of confidence, like you already know what you're about to do, or a smile of happiness, like it's finally here, this my moment, it's go time?
Yeah, a smile of happiness too, cause like I've been waiting on this all my life, and I'm finally getting there. And then it was a smile like, my God, you don't even know what you about to get yourself into tomorrow night. And then on top of that, he had said something, but I don't speak Spanish like that, so I don't know what he said. So I just smile. You know how when somebody's saying something and you don't know what they talking about, you just smile and nod.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he said, so he probably called me. He probably called me a bitch or something, but I don't know what he said. I really don't know what he said.
Oh, whatever he said, he definitely paid for it. Cause I remember this fight.
Oh yeah, y'all was lit.
Yeah, that was the first one. Everybody was watching it. We had that on the projector in the front room. I remember that one.
And then obviously the fight ended up like this. Let me know y'all can see the screen. But yeah, so obviously you became victorious in that fight. I'm waiting for the screen to pop up for y'all.
It don't even look like it's loading in. There you go.
So after this first fight came to a decision, right, for you?
Yeah.
What was it to finally hear your name called as the winner? Because that was what, 3 or 4 rounds?
That was 4.
Yeah, so that was a 4-round fight. So what was in the decision knowing that you had only 4 rounds to get 2 going and finally hear your name be called a winner? What's going through your head there?
Like once they raised my hand and they pronounced me the winner, like I was just like, yeah, I'm finna get active now. Like this was it. Like that was the nerve breaker. That was that was everything right there. Once I got them nerves and stuff out the way, and I was good. You see what happened? You see what happened the second fight?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that
second fight, I
I
got it
want to
queued
speak.
up.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I want to speak on the second fight too. So, like you said, winning this fight right here on that decision. I mean, you going into second fight
Yeah,
all right,
like
I'm gonna
with
put the
the
second fight up.
with all
Keep
the
talking now.
expectations, because it's always a what's next factor. You know what I mean? So like when you were doing your thing amateur, everybody was like, when you going pro? When you going pro? Then
yeah,
you won your first pro fight, and it's like, all right, now when the knockouts come, when you gonna knock somebody out? When you gonna knock somebody out? You
yeah,
trying to say knockout it, and
yeah.
it's like you went there and handled your business. You know what I mean? Second fight, I mean, you went in there, and so was it? How does it feel? Did that give you any confidence? You know what I mean? Like,
I
and
ain't,
it felt like
I ain't, I ain't even gonna hold you. That fight gave me a lot of confidence. Then, do y'all know how old he was? Did y'all see? Did y'all hear how old he was?
Nah, I'm about
He
to
was
share the
like
video.
he was like 35, 36, and mind you, his family was there too. So like I was confident, but I felt bad too, because it's like dang, like when you get home and your wife asks about this or your kids ask about it, like what are you gonna tell them?
All right, let me. Y'all can see the
he got
screen.
some footage for him.
All right, here you go. This is a knockout right here, man. It's the second fight.
Hey, boom, boom. Man, hey, man. I remember us watching that one too. Man, it's just a joy watching. You know what I mean? Because we already be lit. We watching fights, but to see somebody we grew up with, like going in there and knocking people out on a big platform. You know what I mean? That's an amazing thing to see. You know what I mean? We really appreciate that. We
Man, no,
appreciate
I
you as
appreciate
well.
y'all. I
Like,
still got that video in my archives of y'all lit. Y'all was lit. I seen that joint.
Bro,
yeah.
it's so funny because I caught the second fight too, but it was so funny because I almost didn't. It was the first round knockout, right?
Yeah, because I remember
So
you was like that whole week you was asking me like the
for the
app, and
link,
I was trying to
Yeah.
get the app and the link to get it to you.
bro, like I almost missed it, bro. If you like, because it happened. So because I think you knocked him down twice, right?
Yeah, I knocked
Yeah.
him down twice, and the second time he was out of there.
Yeah. So the first time, like I just turned on it, and like you knocked him down. I was like, bro, I almost missed this fight, and then he got up. Second one, put it down. Like the fight was over so quick. How did that like mess with you mentally? So you just went 4 rounds the first fight, and then you got a first round KO.
Yeah,
Um, how long was that fight supposed to be scheduled to be?
that and it's so crazy. Like everything happened for a reason. Like I'm a firm believer. Like God don't make no mistakes. I wasn't even supposed to be on TV that night. Like I
Mhm.
was not supposed to be on. That was not supposed to be a TV fight. But the fight, one of the fights fell out, and the dude that fought before me, like Lord forbid, I don't want nobody to get hurt in the ring. But I was so happy that he got knocked out because I was able to go on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that fight was scheduled, I think, for four or 6 rounds. And the dude, he was older. He was a bare knuckle fighter, so he fought bare knuckles before too.
Mm.
So yeah, so I feel like that was like my manager and my promotion company like as a setup fight, like basically like just to see if he's really about what they say he about.
Mhm.
So I had all this in my head going into the fight. So I was just like, it's time to show out. I've been waiting all my life for this. Like, why wouldn't I show out?
All
So
right. And the question,
First TV fight, first knockout. I mean, like,
first
I know that
knockout,
felt incredible.
gotta show out.
yeah.
And
So
it's
the question I
like
had
Lou
was,
said, it happened so fast. Like I vividly remember like when I'm recording the fight, everybody like, what's the link? What's the link? I'm like, bro, he already won already. Like it's not like it's nothing on the link to watch. Like fight over with.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, but we ain't gonna have no problems no more for a future fight. Like my manager gave me like the actual app, so I can see y'all the actual app, and I can just give y'all my login information and stuff. So y'all ain't gotta pay for it. So
that's lit.
like that way we ain't gotta have that problem no more. Y'all ain't gotta miss it.
That's lit.
uh-huh.
But the question I got is, when you got these short round, 4, 6 round fights, what's your mentality? Are you going in trying to show out so don't go to the decision, or you like being that you're not prepared for what we used to seeing 10, 12 round fights and stuff like that? Do you got to come in, ain't no time to feel around the opponent, or do you come in with a game plan, you're trying to execute it?
No, in the beginning stages of your career, like now, like you don't go in, you never go into a fight looking for a knockout. That's how you fuck up and make mistakes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
you don't want to take your time either because it's a short fight. Like you take your time, like in these 12 round fights, you mess around and lose the fight because you. So it's a high pace. It's high pace early in your career, but once you start getting more and more rounds, like for the fights, that's when you can start to slow your pace down and like the dudes on TV. Because you notice on TV when people fight in 12 round fights, you do not see them coming out trying to kill each other. Like the first 4 or 5 rounds, they taking their time because they know they got 12 more rounds of that.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So like,
Yeah. 'Cause
so speaking like you said, we're training for the length of the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Are you like because like when y'all train hard, y'all train for y'all you training for months, like months, weeks before the fight. So
yeah.
are you happy or like a little on the mad side when you been working hard all these months and you go in there and you knock them out in the first 2 rounds after you just train this hard all this time? Is it a sense of accomplishment like this what I trained this hard for?
Yeah,
Or
like
is it like on
it's
some like damn man, like this shit I've been working all this time and this shit over as soon as I got in here. You know what I mean? So like
man,
what's your mindset after long training and quick fights like
man.
this?
I'm trying to like after long training, the only thing I'm upset about is like when I gotta cut weight and I can't really eat. Like I had like a whole female on a period when I'm cutting weight for my fight. Like I really be irritated on the strength because I just can't eat. Like I really just can't eat. Like it's nothing wrong with me. I just can't eat how I want to eat. So like you could be looking at me wrong and or I just be like unless somebody just be eating a good sandwich or something, I get irritated with them because they eating the sandwich and I can't eat it. That's the only thing that I upset me about a long camp and stuff like that. But other than that, knocking somebody out, nah, that's what I train for. That's what you train to do. You never
uh,
want to fight to go as many rounds as you want. Like you want to get them out there as quickly as possible because then your body takes a beating and that takes a toll on you after a while.
mhm.
Mhm.
Cause this is like grown men hitting on your body. Like it might not hurt you now, might not hurt you tomorrow, but eventually it's gonna hurt you in the long run.
Yeah,
Mhm.
down the line.
Yeah. So
And
like
then
training like that, long camps, the only thing that'll make me mad or I'd be upset about is like, dang, I did all this, lost all this weight. Like I really couldn't eat how I want to eat. And you ain't even put up a fight. Like I got you out of there. I'm happy I got you out of there, but I'm saying though, like my man, I've been working for 6 weeks straight for this. Like, at least give me another round or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. So you brought it the long term goes about you ain't trying to get hit because and then take part. What would be what's the end goal for you? You trying to be a 40-year-old fighter? You trying to get as many
Man,
belts
hell
as you
no.
can to get out, or what? Cause I know you got to go after this. You got some other plans. So, what's your long term goals before we let you go?
My long term goals, I really like to be honest. Like, I think I only told like one person this, but believe it or not, I do not like. I don't want to fight all my life. Like, I just want to use boxing as a platform to opening up like businesses and opening up like buying land and stuff like that because like my future kids I don't want to like be they don't understand what I'm talking about. I can't really talk to them. I be
Mhm.
slurring over my words and stuff like that, so I'm just using boxing as a platform to get my name out there to make lots and lots of money. And once I'm made a lot of money, all I want to do is put my money into like businesses like clothing business like Slick Nick brand, buy land and stuff like that, and that way the money will always come back to me because I don't want to fight all my life. I don't want to be in the sport like everybody else 20 years 15 years. Nah, I'm gonna make all the money I can make and go ahead hop on out while my health and everything is still at
Mhm.
100%.
Facts,
Smart guy
facts.
right there, man. Smart guy. Because you do got to be on some different shit mentally to go out there and take punches your whole entire life. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
now, yeah, they tripping.
yeah.
With no
Yeah, they
headgear
tripping.
too.
I'm not doing that. That's dead. Like
Yeah,
anybody that want to do that, I tip my head off to them. Like, nah, cause that ain't this over there, over here. I don't even like if I was to get a cut or like a simple mark, I don't even like that. So it's just like I don't know how these dudes be eyes be swelling up. You can't even see they can't even see their eyeballs and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Man, I don't know how
yeah,
they be doing that. I ain't with none of that.
yeah. But before we let you go, man, like you said, you got something coming up in December. How soon
Yeah.
would you know when your next fight is?
I should know in like the next 2-3 weeks because they have to give me time to like train. So
Hmm.
that's in my contract. I have to have at least 3 weeks max, so that give me time to train, start cutting weight and stuff like that. But that's why I stay in the gym now. So when they do give me a fight day, I really ain't got much to do, but probably lose weight
Mhm.
because I'm always in the gym.
Hmm. Well,
Oh, by the way, flip the script. Lou a box. Lou a whole boxer now. Lou be in the gym training with me too. Lou be in that
man,
Yeah.
joint. Lou be in that joint throwing jabs.
right? I'm getting there, bro. Look,
You think Lou got some potential, bro?
Man, Lou got some potential. Seeing that jab, that nigga got
bro,
an Ali jab.
it's a little frustrating, bro. Cause like I'm coming from beginner, bro, and it's slow right now, bro. Cause like you said, I'm in there doing just straight jabs, man, working my foot and working
Man,
on that the
it's a
baby
process,
steps. So
man. I had to do that for almost a month. It's a process, man. Like not even on no cocky shit, nothing. Just like look at me. Like I started where you at, and I was on that shit for like a month, and I look at me like it is something great behind it. Like just stick with it.
bro, I needed to hear that, bro, cause I be in there, bro. Like, god damn, bro, can I throw a two or something, but we in there just jabbing, step,
Can I get
jabbing,
a
step, bro.
combo in or something?
So,
And niggas stay down the street from me. Like all you got to do is like if you trying to work on something or you home and you free, just hit me. I don't be on
all
no
right,
type of time. If I ain't in the gym, I'm at the crib chilling. Like I don't be on nothing. I don't be on nothing for real.
you say that, I'm gonna hit you up, and you're like, I ain't there, but I'm gonna hit
Come on
you up.
now. Tighten
I
up.
know you, bro. I
Tighten
know
up.
you good people,
Yeah, we
bro.
can we can we can get a lift session in like we used
nah,
to, but I can't
boxing
I
shit.
Hey,
ain't I can't I can't run with you, bro. Like you got the running thing, man. But I can definitely go lifting with you and your pops again though. That was
oh
cool.
my pop's back in the gym now too. You know he had back surgery, so he was out for a minute. He back in there lifting like he Iron Man.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, work like being in the gym with his pops, bro. Like if you like I said last episode, if you ain't know Nick Pops, you wouldn't know it's his pops. Just off the strength of how big dude is, bro. Like he really like three of Nick's. And like he three times Nick size with Nick face, bro. Like it's crazy, but
He's talking
he
about
really
3 times Nick size with Nick face.
he really do get it in that gym though. And
He
now
definitely do.
he was the first dude I see do the sit and pull up joint. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like you
yeah.
said, hey, that was crazy. Like, that's really when I knew he was the real deal. When he
But
got on that pull up bar, got in the sitting position, feet straight out, and knocked out about
Mm.
20 of those joints. I said, no way. I said, dude, got
nah, you know
it.
when you stop going with my pop, that's when I really stopped going too. Like, bro, I'm not about to die myself. Like, that's what I'm not. Stop going. Like, nah. When Nas come back, then I come back. Other than that, you good.
Shit, but like I said, man, Nick, thanks, bro. I know you got somewhere to go. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
No
Man,
problem at all.
appreciate the time, Brody.
For having me, my guy.
And
Anytime,
we
Yeah,
will be tuned in December, bro.
I
We definitely
appreciate
gonna
it.
need that link. I mean, we tuned in. And you gonna make
Most
sure
definitely.
everybody else tuned in too.
And
we can make
when
sure
you
they pay
try to
though.
do visits again, let me know. I'll pull up.
You said what?
I said when he trying to do physical like podcasts again, let me know. I'll pull up.
We gonna
Definitely,
find a way,
definitely,
bro.
definitely.
All right,
Yeah.
that's a bet. Appreciate
All
y'all
right,
for
bro.
having me,
All right, bro. Be
man.
Yeah.
safe.
Be
Be
safe, man.
safe, y'all.
And there you go. That was my bro Nick, man. Thanks for him being on. Like we talked about him last week. He heard it, so he definitely had to hop on. So that was
Mm-hmm.
good, bro. Yeah. Why is it still showing? Oh no, it's not showing. But yeah, that was it. So let's
And
get to the podcast. Even though they're part of the podcast. As we started in the beginning of the show, man, just a political podcast. We're going on this week. The election, yo. It's still being not protest, but it's still being disputed by the loser. But we do have a new president elect, Joe Biden, then the first female, and then the first black female also to be a vice president, Kamala Harris. So that's a big up to her, yo. Shout out to the AKAs.
I really think I don't ever think I'm gonna say the first black female just off the strength that she's the first woman. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, first woman too.
right,
So like,
like that, like that's just what it is off top. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather say she's the first woman that just so happens to be black, just to get it off that whole like
I
oh
feel you. I
black
feel you.
black this black that, like it's great. You know what I mean? The first woman is a black woman. You know what I mean? And give
Mhm.
her that. Make sure she gets that respect. It's not just first black woman, first woman. You know what I mean? Because she definitely deserves that respect. That is a big accomplishment as a whole. So
Yeah.
definitely shout out her. And shout out HBCUs. You know what I mean? You can't forget to mention your HBCU grad. Stop
Uh-huh.
telling us we can't do nothing because we've been handling our business, you know what I mean, all
Facts
around.
on facts on facts,
Ain't
yo.
nobody
So
trying to
that's
hear that party school stuff no more. We get shit done, you know what I
we get to
mean?
the end, bro. We
Straight
get to
up,
the end.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Straight up.
next man, it just happened today. RP to Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy, the only host I've ever known to be a Jeopardy. That's gonna be crazy to see if they replace
RIP
that role.
King Von, man.
Yes, RP to Kevon, keep it
That's
going,
green,
man.
bro.
And
Damn.
it's crazy. It's crazy because like similar to the Pop Smoke death, it didn't happen in his city. It happened ways
Yeah,
away.
that's the most messed up thing about it. Like escaping what he escaped, you know what I mean, where he from.
Mhm.
Just to get into an altercation with a dude that be dyeing his hair for blue and all that, you know what I mean? Like you getting into it with him and you end up losing your life behind it. So I mean it's just a sad, like I said, surviving, we surviving, and then coming here and get to an altercation with that dude out of all
Mhm.
people and end up losing your life. So it's sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it going, man. We talked about it. You came into a little earlier about fantasy football, bro. I'm gonna let you just talk about the L you gonna take. Um,
Yeah, man. So I thought I thought I could sneak me a little W in this week. Nah, yeah, man.
but
Luke might
what's so
finish.
funny, bro?
Luke gonna finish the season undefeated, man.
What's so funny about that? Like, I ain't gonna even try to sound cocky. Like, I know my team's good, so it's like it's funny watching the rest of the league. A trade just happened to try to make a super team to beat me. Like with James taking all the ride players, ride playing for real no more. So James hit a ride in the division and said, "Bro, I need your players. I know you ain't playing." And took the best 3 players for all his team and traded the worst 3 players from his team.
Hey, we
So
snapping on the Steelers right now, by the way.
oh my gosh, man! So look, man, let's hurry up and get this wrap this up, man. So
We are snapping on
lastly,
the
what I
Steelers.
got is something that I've been working on, planning for next, bro. So coming up this week, I'll probably make my last. I ain't call it irresponsible, my last purchase until I start next. I'm just going grind mode for the getting ready to move out my house. I want to know what your plans was because obviously you can't stay where you staying at for the rest of your life. So we'll just talk.
Yeah. I didn't already jumped in go mode for real. I got a planned move out date already.
Uh-huh.
Moving out by April, and I'm thinking of Richmond, downtown Richmond area. I was gonna like do Petersburg or Chesterfield to stay on the like the cost efficient side, but it's like I don't really have a reason to be not stingy with
Mm-hmm.
my lifestyle, if you get what I'm saying. So it's like
Exactly. You
every
want the
time,
comfortable versus being
yes,
comfortable, paying more, so like or living cheaper and having to deal with certain areas. So definitely,
yes, oh, just and then it's like the whole adult thing is just crazy for real. You know what I mean,
bro,
it's
adulting
really
is whack,
insane.
bro. Three out
Shout
of
out,
ten.
Mom Dukes. I
I don't,
don't know how she
I
did
don't
it.
recommend it to nobody, bro.
That's crazy. I just told my mom my aunt is about 6 out of 10. It's crazy. I just told them that yesterday because
Bro,
I'm having fun, but it's like shit. Like
bro, it's like I don't
you got
understand,
stuff
bro.
to do now, bro. That shit
It's
worse. Every
every
week
week
is
it's
something
bills
different.
and bills and bills, bro. Like I don't understand why I gotta be this way. I'm trying to find a game.
But yeah, though, see that's
So
pretty much my plans. And I kind of yeah, that's pretty much my plans. Out by April, downtown Richmond area. You know what I mean? It's the situation I'm in. Cool. You know what I mean? I'm just let this shit stack up until it's time for me to leave.
Yeah, and then
And a lot of people aren't really afforded the opportunity like that. So
hmm
yeah.
And so before I ask the last question about that, me personally, I'm about to try to buy this PS5 this week. Hopefully, I get it. And after that, I go into full grind mode. Try to find Christmas gifts as well, but up my money to savings because I want to I got a set goal. I want to have this amount of money to move with, so I won't have to be worried about yeah, I got the first month's rent, but after that what can be next, and then I gotta get furniture
Yeah.
and all the other stuff. So I'm going to full lockdown mode about that. My question is, what have you cut out on spending, or what are you trying to? How you make your plan?
Actually, I kind of want to speed to that too. Like, this is it's pretty cool. I don't even think I cut out on spending on anything. I haven't really bought anything new. You know what I mean? I bought a hat. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Nice
I
hat,
ain't
nice
really. Yeah, appreciate it. I ain't really been buying anything. Like you said, I'm focused on more so moving. Like I was gonna get the St. John's dumps. You know what I mean? My like last week, but that's probably just gonna be a little Christmas gift to myself. But like you said, got to start thinking on a more responsible level.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, go move and goddamn. I kind of enjoy. I enjoy, you know what I mean, getting a check and having money left over from that check. And the next goddamn check, you know what I mean? Like I ain't never really
Yeah.
experienced this, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool. I mean,
So
you know how they was paying us at Virginia State, man.
I
Like,
know. I definitely know. So one thing about me, to speak on that, I'm trying to spend uh new money, not old money. So I try to build up on each check. I take money out, put into my savings, right? And then I have
mm,
a limit where I don't want to fall that below. So let's just use a number like 1,000. I don't ever want to go below 1,000 on my
mm,
checking account. Next paycheck, add some money to my savings and add some money to my checking. All right, now I don't ever want to go below 1,100 in my checking account. So that's how I'm doing it. And then I got a new app called not a new app, but an app that was put on me called Truebill, and I keep up my spending and set me how much I make because I'm making a salary, so I know how much I'm making each check now. Instead of
mm-hmm.
when I was at school, am
Have
I
to
gonna get about
grind a certain
25 hours?
amount of hours and
Yeah,
shit.
if
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I
get about
mean?
5 hours in this week, I ain't gonna have that money I'm supposed to get, or like it's no unknown fact. I know how much you should get now, so it helps me budget more now. But yeah, like I said, I'm
Mm,
just trying to each week increase how much money I got in my checking account. It's my low balance, and then put money in my savings. So that's my goals right now. Like I said, if it was 1,100 this week, the next week I'm gonna try to have 1,200, and then
mm,
I can spend anything up to there, and then just keep stacking on top of that, so I can have money to spend over after I left over from my last check. So spend
mm.
new money, not old money. Is my whole thing. That's one more.
Like, bro, we sound like adults, bro. I don't really like this for real.
It's
Know what I mean?
whack.
Like,
It's whack, bro. It's nothing
yeah.
cool about it at all.
Like we
I
sit
mean,
here talking about like we really sit here talking about budgeting. Like fuck out of here. Like
you was an
wow.
accounting major, bro. This should be you should be getting all amped up and riled up for this.
I mean, it pays. It's nice. You know what I mean? But shit, whack.
It is. It is, bro. But like I said, man, we ain't too much going on with this week, bro. Stay safe, stay healthy, bro. You doing anything fun this weekend?
This
This past week
weekend, nah, man.
or past week? Last time we talked,
Fun. Nah. Work,
nothing
home,
interesting.
do it again.
Anything crazy at
Work,
work
home, do it
happened?
again.
Somebody save a cat falling from a building or something.
I've been on my own, know what I mean, a couple times this week. I mean, I've been handling my own business. So
Take training
that's
wheels
pretty
off.
cool. Yeah, it took the training wheels off me. I kind of miss sitting in my manager's office, know what I mean? She done threw me to the wolves, so I'm cooling
It's
in
kind
my
of
own
crazy.
little space.
It's kind of crazy about that too. So like when they took the train wheels off of me, which they not all the way off, but like I'm on my own a little bit more now.
Yeah.
I felt like I have too much free time now. Like I just sitting there trying to find stuff to do because like I don't know. It's just like
See,
at
I
first
be conflicted with that, know what I mean? Sitting there trying to find extra stuff to do, cause it's like with my job position, it's like everybody already doing something.
facts.
Like Everybody
just trying to
already
get
doing. Yeah,
integrated.
it's not like it used to be, but like you could step off and go help with something. Like everybody got their own little area. Everybody working in their own little working part. You know what I mean? So it's kind of different. Like you said, you get a lot of downtime. Kind of wish I worked from home for real. Cause like earlier this week, like I was telling y'all, I
Bro.
was done with my work at 12 o'clock. I was cooling from 12 to 5. Like I could have been at the crib, but
You say that now.
yeah.
Like me, I talked about having a lot of meetings, bro. When you get in your home, bro, you got no work to do. It might sound like it's cool. I'm going to kick them in bed. But after a while, bro, when you got this meeting at 3 o'clock, after sitting for 12 to 3, I ain't trying to go back to that meeting, but you got to now because you're in that bed versus you in the office and you can, I don't know. I mean, it's a luxury to have at the same time. Like, damn, like, no. We bigger.
What's going on with the screen? Oh, yeah.
But that's it for this episode, man. Unless you got something else to say.
Nah, man, I'm ready to watch some Cowboy football. See if I'm gonna be disappointed. We up 3-0 right now. We got in the red zone and scored. We kicked the field goal.
It's cool.
Matter of fact, actually, if we win this game, I'm gonna be pissed off. Cause out of all the teams, yeah, like,
we lost too,
bro. Out of all the teams we could beat, you beat the 7-0 Steelers, bro. Like
the only undefeated
that's
team
gonna piss me
left.
off, bro. Like you gonna beat the only undefeated team left, bro. Like you should have been winning. Like if you can beat these niggas, you should have been winning. So that's really how I'm feeling. Like I'm going to work mad. For real.
All right, man. Like I said, yo, this is episode 22 of the Why Name Podcast. I'm the host, Lou, aka King Lou. I'm here with
Nice, man. Peace.
All right, man,
don't end the episode how you did last week.
Oh, all right. No, I ain't. All right, bro.
All right.